Hello everyone, my name is Katya and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful doily. It is measuring at about 17 inches. For this project I'm using cotton yarn. It is number 4 medium weight yarn. You're also going to need your 4.5mm crochet hook. You could also use 5mm crochet hook. We're going to start with the slip knot and a chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch into the first chain to join, chain 1, into this ring we're going to work 8 single crochets. Here's 1. I am going to work my yarn tail in, so I'm holding on to it as I work on my single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one I'm going to pull on this single crochets to make some room and work my 8 single crochet. Round 1 is finished and we have a total of 8 single crochets with the chain 1. You can also pull on this yarn tail, tighten the center a little bit if you want to. To end round 1, what we're going to do is slip stitch into the first single crochet right over here, pick up both loops and slip stitch. This ends round 1. For round 2, we're going to start by chaining 4. This chain 4 stands as the first treble crochet. We need to work one more treble crochet back into the same stitch where we slip stitched into the first single crochet. So you need to wrap your yarn around the hook 2 times, go into that stitch, yarn over and pull through. Here you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Here we have our chain 4 and 1 treble crochet all worked into that first stitch. Chain 3. We need to work 2 treble crochet clusters into the next stitch, and to do that we're going to wrap the yarn around the hook twice, and same as before we're going to start on the treble crochet but we're not going to finish it. So here we have 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Leave the last 2 loops on your hook and let's start on the second treble crochet. So once again wrap the yarn around the hook 2 times. Go back into that same stitch where you already worked that 1 treble crochet. Here we have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Here we worked on 2 treble crochet cluster. Let's repeat. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to work 2 treble crochet clusters into the next stitch. So you're going to wrap your yarn twice, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, leave the last 2 loops on your hook, wrap the yarn around the hook twice, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and let's repeat. Let's work our 2 treble crochet clusters. We're going to wrap the yarn twice, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through. We have 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leave the last 2 on your hook, and let's start on the second treble crochet. And now we have 5 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Chain 3, and we're going to repeat this pattern again. We're going to work on our treble crochet but we're not going to finish it, so we're leaving the 2 loops on the hook. Start again on your second treble crochet all into that same stitch, and once you have 3 loops on your hook you can yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Chain 3, and let's repeat. treble crochet cluster. Once we have 3 loops, we can yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Chain 3, and we're going to continue and repeat this pattern, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. At the end of round 2, you should have 8 treble crochet clusters. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To end, we're going to chain 3. Don't forget to chain 3. And now we're going to slip stitch using the top of the first treble crochet right over here. Go ahead and find the 2 loops and slip stitch. For round 3, we're going to slip stitch into the first chain 3 space and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This chain 4 stands as the first treble crochet. Go ahead and work on 1 more treble crochet back into that same chain 3 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and back into this first chain 3 space we need to work on the treble crochet cluster. We're going to start on the treble crochet, but we're not going to finish it. We're going to leave 2 loops on the hook, and now go ahead and work on the second treble crochet. Same as before, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And here we started on the round 3 by working chain 4 with the treble crochet, chain 3, and then 2 treble crochet clusters. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and let's repeat. We're going to work 2 treble crochet cluster into the next chain 3 space. Don't finish it, leave the 2 loops on your hook and start on your second treble crochet. And once you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Chain 3, and repeat, work 2 treble crochet cluster back into that same chain 3 space. Chain 3, and we're going to repeat same pattern into the next chain 3 space. So we're going to work 2 treble crochet cluster, once you have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through 3 loops, chain 3, and you're going to repeat, work 2 treble crochet cluster back into that same chain 3 space. Don't finish the treble crochet, start on your second treble crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to repeat the same pattern into the next chain 3 space right over here. Continue working, and I'll meet you at the end of this round and we'll finish it together. At the end of round 3, this is how it looks like. And to end this round, don't forget to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch on top of the treble crochet the beginning of the round. So not into the chain 4, but right on top of that treble crochet. For round 4, we're going to slip stitch right into that first chain 3 space. Chain 3, this chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. Let's work 4 double crochet back into that chain 3 space. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. With this chain 3, we have 5 double crochets. So this chain 3 stands as the first double crochet, and then we have 4 double crochets. Chain 2, and into the next chain 3 space, which is right over here, you're going to work 1 single crochet. Chain 2, into the next chain 3 space, work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2, and into the next chain 3 space, work 1 single crochet. Let's repeat. Chain 2, into the next chain 3 space, work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and and 5, chain 2, and work 1 single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Let's repeat, chain 2, into the next chain 3 space, work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2, and into the next chain 3 space, work 1 single crochet. And you're going to repeat this pattern all around for round 4, and I'll meet you at the end of this round to finish it together. At the end of round 4, this is how it looks like, and I have a total of 5 double crochets worked. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And to end this round, I have 1 chain 3 space left, chain 2, work 1 single crochet into the last chain 3 space, chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch on top of the 3rd chain of the beginning of the round. So here's 1, 2, 3, pick up both loops and slip stitch. For round 5, we're going to start by chaining 3. This chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. Back into that same stitch where we slip stitched into, we're going to work 1 more double crochet. And this would be our first increase. Into the next 3 stitches, we're going to work 1 double crochet. Here's 1, 2, and 3. We have 1 stitch left, and into the last stitch we need to work 2 double crochets. So we're increasing into the first double crochet and increasing into the last double crochet, and in between we have 3 double crochets. Let's continue. We're going to chain 2, and now we're going to work an increase using the first double crochet of the next set. So go ahead and find that stitch and work 2 double crochets into that stitch. Will be our increase. Work 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. Here's 1, 2, and 3. And into the last double crochet, work 2 double crochets. And that's the pattern. Let's chain 2. Go ahead and find your next set of 5 double crochets. Into the first double crochet, work 2 double crochets. 1, and go back into that same stitch and work your second double crochet. Into the next 3 stitches, work 1 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And into the last double crochet, we're going to work 2 double crochets. Here's 1, and go back into that same stitch and work your second double crochet. Let's repeat. We're going to chain 2, find your next 5 double crochets, and work 2 double crochets into the first stitch. Work 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. And into the last stitch, work 2 double crochets. You're going to chain 2 and repeat around. Continue working, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. At the end of round 5, this is how it looks like. And to end this round, don't forget to chain 2 and slip stitch on top of the 3rd chain, the beginning of the round. So go ahead and pick up both loops and slip stitch, just like before. For round 6, we're going to repeat round 5. We're going to start by chaining 3. This chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. Back into that same stitch where we slip stitched into, we're going to work our second double crochet, and that will be our first increase with the chain 3. Into the next 5 stitches, we're going to work 1 double crochet. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And into the last stitch, we're going to work 2 double crochets. Remember, we're only working 2 double crochets into the first stitch and then 2 double crochets into the last stitch. Chain 2, and let's repeat. We're going to work 2 double crochets into the first stitch, into the next 5 stitches, work 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And into the last stitch, work 2 double crochets. 1, and go back into that same stitch and work your second double crochet. Chain 2, and you're going to repeat. You're going to work the same pattern all around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. We'll finish it together. At the end of round 6, this is how it looks like. Let's go ahead and end this round by chaining 2, and you're going to slip stitch on top of the third chain, the beginning of the round, to end round 6. Now for round 7, 8, and 9, you're going to repeat this pattern. So you're repeating round 5. You're going to start by chaining 3, work 1 more double crochet back into that same stitch. You're going to work 1 double crochet into these stitches until the last stitch, and into the last stitch you're going to work 2 double crochets. Then you're going to chain 2 and repeat the pattern. 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet until the last stitch, and into the last stitch work 2 double crochets. Work like this for a total of 3 rounds, and then I'll meet you at the end of round 9 and we'll move on together. At the end of round 9, this is how it looks like. You can stop here and move on to the border, or you can add 2 more rounds and have a larger doily. I'm going to continue with round 10 and 11, repeating round 5, same as before, and then I'll meet you back and then we'll move on to the border. So it's up to you. You can stop here or you can add 2 more rounds, repeating round 5. I finished working a total of 11 rounds and my doily is measuring at 12.5 inches. Let's go ahead and work on the border next. I finished round 11 same way as before. We're going to chain 1 to start, and right over here where we slip stitched into, we're going to use that stitch and work 1 single crochet. Chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and into the following stitch work 1 single crochet. Chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and into the following stitch work 1 single crochet. And that's all it is here. You're going to chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and into the following stitch work 1 single crochet. Chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and into the following stitch work 1 single crochet. And this is the pattern. Continue working and I'll meet you at the end to show you what to do next. I wanted to show you really quickly. Right over here, I'm coming to the end of this double crochet set, and I'm going to chain 2, skip this stitch, and into this last double crochet before the chain 2, work 1 single crochet. Chain 2, you're going to skip this chain 2 space, and right over here into this first double crochet, you're going to work 1 single crochet. And then you're going to repeat. You're going to chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and into the following stitch work 1 single crochet. Just wanted to show you how to work in this area right over here. So repeat the same thing to all the chain 2 spaces. I'm coming to the end of round 1 of the border, and right over here I just went ahead and I worked 1 single crochet, and I have this chain 2 space. Go ahead and chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch using this first single crochet of the round. So go ahead and slip stitch into that stitch. For round 2 of the border, we're going to start by chaining 1, and back into the same stitch where we slip stitched into, go ahead and work 1 single crochet. You can add a stitch marker here if you like. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to work 1 single crochet using this chain 2 space, the first chain 2 space right over here. Work 1 single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And work 1 single crochet using the next chain 2 space. Let's repeat. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work 1 single crochet using the next chain 2 space. Let's repeat. Chain 3, Find your next chain 2 space and work 1 single crochet. You're going to continue around working this pattern, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. I'm coming to the end of round 2 for the border, and right over here I went ahead and I worked my single crochet, and I have this chain 2 space. We're going to go ahead and chain 3, work 1 single crochet using this chain 2 space, chain 3, and now slip stitch using the single crochet at the beginning of the round, same as before. And now we're going to start on round 3 by chaining 1, work 1 single crochet back into that same stitch where you slip stitched into, chain 4, and work 1 single crochet into the chain 3 space, chain 4, and work 1 single crochet using the chain 3 space. Same as before, it's just this time we're chaining 4 instead of 3. So right over here, just chain 4. I'm going to go ahead and find my next chain 3 space and work 1 single crochet, chain 4, and work 1 single crochet using the next chain 3 space. You're going to continue working around on this pattern, and I'll meet you at the end of this round so we can finish it together. To end round 3, here I have 1 chain 3 space left, and I went ahead and I chained 4. I'm going to go ahead and work 1 single crochet using that chain 3 space, chain 4, 2, 3, and 4, and go ahead and slip stitch using this first single crochet at the beginning of this round. For round 4, we're going to start by chaining 1 and work 1 single crochet back into the same space where we slip stitched into, or the same stitch. Now go ahead and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Work 1 single crochet using the chain 4 space. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Work 1 single crochet using this chain 4 space. Chain 5. Work 1 single crochet into the next chain 4 space, and that's the pattern. It's just chaining 5 and working 1 single crochet using the chain 4 spaces. Continue working, and I'll meet you at the end of this round so we can finish it together. This is how it looks like so far. Let's go ahead and finish this last round, and to do that we're going to go ahead and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're going to slip stitch using this first single crochet at the beginning of the round, slip stitch, chain 1, and go ahead and cut your yarn. Pull out your hook, tighten it, and let's go ahead and weave in this yarn tails. I'm using my tapestry needle, coming to the back. I'm going to go ahead and use these stitches right over here, so I'm just using the back loops. Bring your yarn needle inwards. I'm going to drop 1 loop and come back, and one more time I'm going to drop 1 loop and come back. You can even pick up more loops if you can. Cut your yarn tail. There's 1 more right in the center. Pull on this yarn tail a little bit more to tighten the center. We're going to use our tapestry needle 1 more time, and this time we're just going to use the single crochet loops, the back loops. Pick up as many as you can, pull through. I'm going to drop 1 and come back where I started and pull through, and 1 more time I'm just going to go ahead and come back, picking up as many loops as I can, pull through, and you can go ahead and cut this yarn tail. And here's our finished doily. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.